Look alive, sunshine. Today we are back with another video, another Spider-Man movie, another MCU movie, and just like, it's not that fun to talk about anymore. So I'm just like warning you, this is not going to be a long ass video. This isn't going to be very in-depth because like, what's there to even talk about anymore? But I'm going to talk about things that I can just take from this trailer and just some random things, hopefully compress them into an alright kind of video. So this trailer does give us a little bit more insight to Michael Keaton's Vulture and his why he's doing the villain role and why Spider-Man is who he is and just shit like that. So big problem I have, okay, big problem. The villain is not somebody that I think would just conflict Peter like on a personal level. I don't know if that even like makes sense, but like it just seems like good villains always just like have a personal connection, like like Darth Vader and just other villains. If you think about it, they always kind of have some sort of personal connection to the hero, and it's just like the Vulture in this movie is just trying to take back like work from Tony Stark. Okay, so if you don't know, Vulture, I was gonna say Birdman. Vulture in this movie is the leader. He's like the whatever. He's like the owner of Doom Control. Doom Control is a company that cleans up the messes after big superhero attacks. And when Tony Stark bought it, he just took over. He didn't buy anything. He took over cleaning up these disasters, and that took work from Michael Keaton's character, and it just didn't rub him the right way, didn't make Vulture happy, because obviously he's losing work and he's losing money, and he's mad. It just like was the last straw of his hatred towards like the rich and powerful, not caring about the lower level guys. So that's how Childish Gambino and the Shocker get into his his team, and then they start taking back from, like, they want revenge on Tony Stark, and then all of a sudden Spider-Man comes in, and that's the villain. And, well, you can't really have like a personal villain this early on in the movie, so it's like kind of okay to let it slide because what the movie is trying to do with Spider-Man, okay? Now this is like number 2 thing we're talking about. Now, what they're doing with Spider-Man is that they're making him find himself. Now, obviously, he's very young. He's like my age. He's like 17, 16 in the movies, in this movie, and it's just like, you can't be full-on Spider-Man at that age. He's obviously just figuring out who he wants to be as a hero, and he's just getting the suit from Tony, and he's just, he even said in the trailer that he's nothing without the suit, and Tony says, if you're nothing without the suit, then you don't deserve to have it, which is a really cool line that I really think sat with Spider-Man, and it sat with me really thinking about, like, like who the Spider-Man character is gonna be. So it seems like he can't really have any like personal connection to any like villains this far or this early on into it. So that wouldn't really even make sense. I'm just saying that I don't think it's going to be the best villain. I think that this movie is all around just gonna be fun. Like, and it's just like, when movies are just like their only attribute or whatever is just fun, it's kind of like boring for me. I know it's gonna be fun for me. I'm gonna like it. I like the jokes. I like the character. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I love Tony Stark, and just like, I like all of it, but it just doesn't seem to have that much depth to it, and not much meat to it. It just seems to be kind of, but that's like what MCU movies are, so I just can't even complain. But it's just like I said in the beginning, it's not really that much fun to talk about, because, like, first of all, like, I like DC more. But in some, like, DC movies, I probably, no, I gotta take that back. Just like DC in general is more fun to talk about right now, no matter what. Just because of like everything going on with the shows being bad, the movies hopefully not going downhill, and the depth to the movies, and just like, cause I like movies like for more than just action, and I like them for storytelling. It seems like DC's trying to do it, so it's just fun to talk about DC more than Marvel. But like, this movie is just going to be a fun Spider-Man movie. And it just doesn't seem like it's going to have that much depth to it, but it's fine because it's MCU, and I'll let it slide because I'll have a good time. So, I do think that the teen Spider-Man is a good choice. I do like that a lot more than another Tobey Maguire who's just like really old, like weirdly old, and then Andrew Garfield, who was like graduating high school, and now it's this one who's like junior, and it's just like, let's try something else, because with Spider-Man we've done so much shit, and then this Spider-Man has already been in Civil War, and he was a pretty big character in Civil War, so he's like not even like brand new. We've already seen him before. It's like Wonder Woman. So this is just like delving into who he is going to become in in the MCU, because he is obviously, everybody's going to be in Infinity War. He's going to be in it, and they want you to be able to tell who he is already in Infinity War. And when they come out with Spider-Man 2 after Infinity War, they want it to have already established who he is, and so they could just build off of it. So this is all going to be setting up who he is. It's going to be filled with jokes and Tony Stark and Vulture and cool visual effects. So which is, sounds like a cool movie. It sounds like fun. I'll waste $10 on it. I'll waste $10 literally on any movie. Oh god, hopefully I get a job at a movie theater, because like I need free movies. That you don't understand, bro, how nice that would be. Okay, now change the subject. Anyway, that is all for the video. It wasn't that long, like I said, because of the fact that it's not that much to talk about. For me, for somebody else that likes Marvel, loves Spider-Man, I'm sure they can go on for 20 minutes. Like I can go on for 20 minutes about how the DCEU is collapsing. So, you know, props to you. Go watch one of their videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's something that I kind of enjoy talking about. I do kind of enjoy talking about. That's why else when I make a video. And let me know what you guys thought about the trailer. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.